On this day we will talk about the Bermuda Triangle that baffled the world. Where does the Bermuda Triangle lead? One of the first to discover this region. Was Christopher Columbus really the first to discover the Bermuda Triangle? Really lost city of Atlantis down that area? They said that there are aliens that come to Earth through this region. Is this really what is happening and these creatures are behind the disappearance of ships and planes? Where did the American fighters disappear and where did the rescue crew search for them? The mystery and disappearance of planes and ships, no one knows about. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a popular area near the Florida coast of America, around which stories and legends abound, as planes and ships mysteriously disappear when passing through. This triangle is located in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean, and it is defined by 3 points: Bermuda, Florida and Puerto Rico, and each side of this triangle extends nearly 1,000 miles. Scientists from all over the world tried to solve the mystery and find out why the ships and planes disappeared from which no trace appeared, and many narrations and analyses came out. In 1492, Christopher Columbus arrived at the Bermuda Triangle, and he noticed that the compass in his hand was moving abnormally. To the discovery of the area in 1840, and the French ship Rosalie was passing through the area of the Bermuda Triangle, and suddenly it disappeared, and after months of research it was found outside the triangle area completely empty of its crew, and from here the stories of legends began to appear about the nature of the region and the hidden forces present in it, and after this history 32 years old. In November 1872, Wallace disappeared the famous soft Mary Celeste, and their crew was one of the best-known sailors in the world, and it was found a month later, and everything on the ship was in place as if it had not been attacked, and supplies, water and food were enough for its crew for 6 months. But the passengers did not have no trace. Alba Waba News highlights the stories about the Bermuda Triangle area. The first narration, it is the island of Atlantis, which is supposed to be located on the bottom of the sea, and uses its crystal energy to swallow ships and airplanes, an energy resulting from huge pyramids of crystal, which were used by the inhabitants of Atlantis to generate energy, and others assumed the existence of time gates that are hernia in the fabric space-time located in this spot, and transporting these ships and planes to another space-time. The second narration, scientists interpreted it as being due to tidal waves or magnetic field anomalies in this region that can cause navigation problems and confuse pilots, causing the plane to sink in the ocean. And even this hypothesis is incorrect as the pilots are trained to fly even when they lose electronic navigation. In addition, this hypothesis did not explain why the ships disappeared. The third narration, the reason for the disappearance of ships is due to the deadly oceanic waves in the Bermuda Triangle, those waves with a height of 100 feet, but the problematic is that these waves can appear from scratch, as they can drown the largest ships currently present. Fourth narration, many myths said about the Bermuda Triangle that it is the island of demons, or the island of the Antichrist from which it comes out, or the exit of Gog and Magog, which is the reason for the disappearance of planes and ships, so it was called the Triangle of Satan. Fifth novel, they are fictional stories about the area to be promoted for books and movies that came out talking about the Bermuda Triangle, or for political and military purposes such as intimidating the enemy from using that region. And although there have been about 170 disappearances of a ship or plane over decades in this huge triangle, however, with investigation we do not find most of them except normal accidents due to storms or breakdowns, as happens in any other marine region in the world, but most of them do not mention this in order to increase excitement. The author, Larry Kush, an American civilian pilot, explained in his book, The Mystery of Bermuda Triangle Has Been Solved, in which he explained that due to the increase in sea and air trips over this important area, it is natural that accidents increase more and more and not less, and the writer noted that there are some incidents that it has nothing to do with the Bermuda Triangle, but it is attributed to him, like the disappearance of the crew of the British merchant ship Mary Celeste, who they later found in Portugal. Sixth novel, this region is the weakest point of penetration into the atmosphere, so aliens enter and leave it all the time. The seventh novel, there are those who say that, if a person can invent a compound at the speed of light, he will return in time through the Bermuda Triangle. The last novel, scientists have come to the past few months that underwater craters have been discovered at the bottom of the Barents Sea, which could provide a valid explanation for the disappearance of ships in the Bermuda Triangle. where they have found craters of up to half a mile wide and 150 feet deep, believed to be caused by the accumulation of methane off the coast of Norway rich in natural gas. Scientists from the Arctic University in Norway say that methane gas has leaked heavily from natural gas deposits below the surface of the water, and the cavities that have been created will eventually explode, and that multiple giant craters in an area in the Barents Sea may have caused massive gas detonation. This was all the information we had about the Bermuda Triangle. In your opinion, is it, as some people portrayed, that this region is an island that is ruled by a world other than humans? Or is it a region of gases and chemicals? Or is it, as many portrayed, by the lost city of Atlantis? Share us your comments and opinions on the topic, and do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Good luck and happiness.